Hello again, it's Noob, and you may have heard of the Ultion locks, the 3-star ones, which have a really funky cam lock system and all sorts of other anti-drill features, like some really big anti-drill segments in there. This one is their 1-star version, the Ultion 1-star Plus, and this works as you'd expect. It's just well, it's like a 1-star dimple lock, but to help gut it afterwards, because it's a thumb turn, I've just loosened up the circlip, so I'll remove this one. Go on, get off there. And then we can pull this whole, I don't want to call it thumb turn section out, because we don't need that. And then we should be able to just slide off the circlip. So I'll just remove that too. Let's get that go. So make sure I've got my cylinder turned. Gently pull it out a little bit. There we go. We should be able to pull out all these gubbins too. This is such a pain to put back together. It really is. And then I can pop this in. There's also inside here, which I've taken out already, is all these sort of anti-drill pins, which are all sorts of places on the inside of the plug, but we'll see that a bit later. But for now, we'll put these bits away and we'll focus on the locking part. And here is the key, 6 pins. And they are quite nice security driver pins in this. But look how deep, genuinely look how deep those cuts in 1, 2 and 4 are. Those are some long key pins. Then look how you've got a maximum adjacent cut between 2, 3 and 4 there, and a medium cut in pin position 5, and then another really short key pin position 6. So hell of a bitting, but look at the size of that keyway. I mean, you could drive a truck through that, couldn't you? So maybe let's not drive a truck through it, but let's put this in a vise and have a go at picking it. Okay, so we are in the vise. That really nasty looking key goes in like this, and there's no trap pins in this or anything, but I will put a dimple turner in there, and we'll just go in with our pick, and we can tap nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3 and fill yet, nothing on 4, 5, try pin 6 at the back, little click, then we're on to pin 5, and there we go, we're open. Look at this. We should be able to just turn this all the way through, and that's, oh, I've got a bit stuck there, but hopefully I can put a pick in or something like that and carry turning that around. There we go. That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, that's so easy to pick, and the reason why is just as you thought it would be. These super long pins here are so long that they are 0 lift. So you only need to worry about 3 pins. That's it. It's a 3-pin lock, and it picks like a 3-pin lock. So let's lock this all the way back up, and then we can quickly gut this for you. What a shame, eh? The actual 3-star Ultions aren't too bad, to be honest with you. They do have some flaws, but they're not bad. This though is, yeah, not that great. The only thing I would say in its defense is that the yeah, you can see here, so I'm just putting my pick in, so I was this way up like this. Look, you can see that as I'm just putting my pick in, those pins here sort of automatically just lift to height as you run your pick underneath them. The only thing I would say is that you do need to pick the pins. You do need to pick the short key pins very deeply. You really need to turn your pick into them, because they hide underneath the like between the warding, and you've got to almost pick them. It feels like almost below the warding line, but it isn't the case, but it feels like you really do. So if you do have one of these and you feel you can't find a binding pin, it's because you're probably not picking some of the pins deep enough. You need to put a little bit more twist on your tool. So we're just going to dump these 6 pins out, and you can see here where some of these anti-drill pins, there's a ball bearing there as well. There's an anti-drill pin there, and also So yeah, they just fall out all over the place, which is why I took them out. Yeah, that's it. So 2 go in the side like this. Get this one. Come on. Like that. You've got ball bearing there as well. And then this one comes out like this and just drops in the top like that. There you go. So you've got like ball bearing, anti-drill bar both sides, and a little one on top. All standard key pins, as far as I can tell. Let's turn these the right way around. But yeah, there's nothing really special about these key pins. And then we'll have a look at the driver pins, which I think from memory are a little bit better than the key pins. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, these are like multi-spools. But again, if you have the bitting as it is, that doesn't really come into play, right? So spool, spool. So like a multi-spool, multi-spool, spool, spool, spool. So great pins, but the bitting just means that when you pick, a lot of these security driver pins just don't come into effect, which makes them, and then standard pins at the end, which makes them largely pointless. So yeah, we have one of these really nice steel, you see that, multi-spools, which would be really good to pick if they came into effect. But these are zero lift pins here, and here, which means you don't have to worry about one little spool, another little spool, and a standard driver. But these key pins are so long that if I put this in pin position 3 for you there, like that, and grab this spool pin, look, it doesn't even sit low enough in the lock to actually go anywhere. And that's a short key, that's like the shortest key pin it is. So I think by the nature of the way that they made this lock, the security drivers don't really work that well. I know, not a great design in my opinion. Maybe other, this is only one example, it's the only one I have. Maybe other ones are better and I'm missing something. It's very possible. But yeah, that is the Ultion 1-star. I'd love to know what you think to this in the comments down below. I do read them all and reply to as many as I can. If you like this video, please leave me a like. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. All really helps me out and I really appreciate it. Otherwise, stay safe, happy picking. I'll see you all next time.